perfectly formed. That's right, it's the toy hit of the 90s, Polly Pocket. For those who never met her, Polly was an inch tall and lived in a miniature doll's house. Kate Wiggs was the first little girl to get her hands on one because her daddy, Chris, invented Polly.
I'm very affectionate about Polly Pocket. She was like a character I grew up with, I suppose.
Polly Pocket was conceived in the Big Apple when Chris turned up at a toy fair and was given a big badge.
It was such a clunky great thing, and I just looked at it and thought, you could put a house in there. That was it. But it just so happened that I had a little girl at home, and a very grumpy little 2-year-old, and I thought, well, I could make that for her. So this is the thing that I made. It's a powder compact, and inside the powder compact, I just put a basic little house and a dog. So I gave it to Kate to play with, and she played and played and played with it. And about 8 years later, I thought, this is perhaps the right time to offer it to the Toy Industry. And I did, and the rest is history.
2 decades later, Polly is still going strong and is sold in over 40 different countries. She's made some new friends, and it's not just her property empire which has grown. Modern day Polly is now 2.5 inches taller.
I'm a big, big girl. I don't agree at all. It goes against everything I understand as being Polly Pocket, and I don't like her.